I felt it. There's such a big fucking entitled kid thing that I saw in my mind. Somebody yelled, "I fucking hate niggers." I think this is in The Joint. I don't know what's happening in prisons and shit, but I feel like some of you entitled black folk could be getting your asses kicked. I feel like they're all joining together because of your hatred and your sense of fucking entitlement. This isn't all of you. You know, there are even some black people who don't want anything to do with these types. It's not that I'm concerned about getting jumped. I just can't relate. But I felt that I can always feel from that side what is being thought about or what they're feeling at that moment. And somebody thought they wanted a war. They're bringing this out intentionally to cause a war. And then I heard, "You got it." And then they were stuck because I think that they thought that they were that manipulative where they could have people thinking that and then people wouldn't now attack. Do you see what I'm saying? They did this intentionally to start a war, and then they think people are like them. See, this is the problem. People like you, and I'm not saying it's just with a certain demographic, but people like this where you're so, I don't know what to make of what's going on inside your brains and bodies, but people like this are better off dead. You are. And you're going to wind up dead. And I feel like some of you are going to wish it was just through a bullet in the head. Because there are others who are really crafty at killing. This is what they're good at. And they're coming up with new ideas. You could say that their creative juices are flowing as well. But they're going to have a different outcome. It's going to be, you got it. You actually got what you want. As much as it bothers, I can feel such tension on both sides where, do I not give them what they want to bring out fury in them? I have to address every situation differently. This is ultimately, you got it. You wanted to cause a war. I feel like this is just known that there are certain people here who are so angry with themselves and they're so angry with the result of their children and that they can't break these cycles and that this is fucking light to dark. You understand? I only said that because I heard that in my mind that somebody viciously with their hands took out somebody that was twice their size. When you have that, when your fighting is spawned by fury, I'm not sure you could lose. It doesn't matter how big you are. It doesn't even matter how fast you are. How driven are you in that moment? These could even be people who are trying to form their own cult. And with the X-ray machine, these are the people who deserve this shit because they were bringing these machines around targeted individuals. These are the bullies of all bullies. We love yous. But you just, there's no fit here. There's no room for you here anymore. It's going to be real difficult for jails and prisons, especially for those who are doing, I'll just stay in here for life, because you can feel something's coming too. What am I going to do? I'm going to get out now after 10, 15 years, and I'm going to have to start my life over when it's the most difficult? Get the fuck out of here. I'll wait until she's got her money. I'll just have them two come in with their crew and just get me out themselves. Cut you down to size. Don't do me like that. Why you do me like that? That's what people, you feel done wrong. And you carry that with you every goddamn place that you go. We all are done wrong. You don't bring it to the wedding. You don't bring it to the christening, the baptism. I remember hearing a reader do a reading a while ago, and they said it's like they sit in this darkness, this uncomfortableness, this stench, and they like it. The problem is when you become this type of person, you feel like you're unstoppable or you're invincible. You're at your weakest when you're like that. Actually, you are. And when you're weak-minded, your instinct is off, so you become a weak machine. You're a weaker machine. Who cut someone down to size? This is, I don't care about balance anymore. This is equal give and take too. It is, on a whole, it's you're not contributing anything to society, so you're not getting anything out of it, right? Like I want this type of business. I refuse to invest in it. I refuse to make money to put towards it. I just want it instead. No. It's a hard no. Well, there's a woman here who's mad because you have to wear a drawstring now. You fucking ate too much. I don't. What's going on here? Run a little bit. Move a little bit. You just sit in your fucking chair like this. Somebody sits there with a blanket on them all day long, eating freaking. They might as well be bonbons, chicken wings, and fucking fries and cheesesteaks and shit. And you wonder why you're in drawstring. And then what this one does is they spend time intense. Like you like to torture yourself. You spend time with women or men who are more attractive than you. We all self-sabotage. That's just kind of weird because with this type of insecurity comes murder. Instant replay. Over and over and over and over and over again. People are paying attention. I'm watching you. And I even have people watching you. Because I have a new mission now. I can clearly see that we're needed. A whole new sense of purpose. Thank you. It has to be like this. We're we're going back to Viking days, clearly. I wouldn't be surprised if you see motherfuckers at some point with armor on and swords in the future. Instant replay. We will not have history repeat itself with this. We will not go back to forced slavery. You will not bring slavery back. You will not kidnap everybody but fucking. Now, this is for somebody, all right, by Donnie Johnson. You will not kidnap white people and force them into slavery because you feel like you were fucking a slave at some point. Most of my friends and family have never incarnated before this lifetime. You have no idea what they've been through. You're taking the hurt and the pain that you're getting in this lifetime because of hurt and pain that you've put out. And let's just say it's not all that. Deal with it. The universe won't let it happen. There will be sinkholes opening up right under the right people. It could just be a sinkhole just for you, bro. I don't feel like it's a sinkhole for a house. I think it's a sinkhole for your fucking fat ass. That's what I think, which could be similar. It feels like I'll give you one of them tiny houses. Yeah, instant replay, Knight of Wands, constantly. See how I told you there's the people that are watching them people going, okay, I see where you go to. I see where, I see where you're at on Tuesdays. I see that, they can tell, there's somebody that can tell that they're being followed and they're trying to outsmart. This is another thing that's driving people crazy. You're trying to outsmart somebody that has already outsmarted you. In fact, they know where you're going to be next. This is someone that's super gifted. I don't know, do you remote view or you shown shit about the future in your mind? These are men. I don't feel a lot of women, but there could be some women that just need to get some shit off their chest. But these are men that now have this gift. They have an activation of, they're going to show me where you go when I need to strike. You don't even know that you're going to go there. How are you going to evade this? You can't even come up with something, can you? One of them cocky comments that you have on file, as that shit is on right here, right on your shoulder next to the chip. They don't know how to do anything else. That's why it's a loop. What they could break this instant loop constantly. Circles again. I just go round and round and round and round. What you could do is you could get off here. It's the same. I get up every day, and the first thing I think of is who can I fuck up today. They used to look in the mirror, and this is what drove this. They skipped the mirror thing now, so it's real bad. You're restricting yourself by doing this, you know. They it's like Right. This isn't even about whether someone's more gifted. It's anything opposite of what they are. They can't stand it. Which says what kind of piece of shit you are. Because if you were a good person, you would feel better knowing that somebody was opposite of you. It wouldn't be so bad, so hindering, so hurtful to you in some way. I need love. Put a little love in your heart. I trigger, but I also mirror. So yeah, activate there. Oof. For the men, shadow side in the reverse. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. There's a dark, fighting, savage activation that happened with a lot of you. If you're feeling like you're itching, I feel like I could cry from anger. You're feeling this feeling that feels almost like euphoria, but you're angry. That's your soul saying you were a fucking warrior in many lifetimes, and you need to be one in this lifetime. It's a little bit different when it comes to armor and weapons, kind of. Don't tell me that I won't try rolling down one of those balls on fire of fucking hay. Don't tell me I won't go back to that shit. I got nothing but time. And the music. I also, God fucking damn it. I feel that someone is so angry and hurt with themselves. You used to listen to music to put you in, you don't want to be in a good mood. In fact, I feel like you want to die. You just, you're a phony Christian, because if you really believed in hell, you wouldn't fucking act this way. And this goes for every goddamn Christian on the fucking planet that's a jerk off or a bitch. You clearly are no Christian, because Christians are terrified of the afterlife. You'll come up with something. These are those kids you just want to whip in the face with a belt with a buckle. You never changed since you were a child. Everything was, I gotta get the last word. No I won't. Fine, yes I will. Bullied, beat up in school. You deserved it though. These are alien, more towards RH negative alien blood. I'm wondering if there's other alien blood that's just egregious. O negative is a low vibrational blood. Please don't get angry with me. This is just something that I'm hearing that doesn't make it a fact. Okay, you could have that kind of blood and activate strands of DNA and actually change your ancestral code. And this is a big problem because a lot of these people are delivering food. You see how when the hate spews out, it goes into society through different ways. It's not just through public portals where it's like, okay, well, you're too negative, we're not going to put you on that channel anymore. You're too negative, we're going to shadow ban your videos and shit. This is just negativity in everyday life that is becoming dangerous. These are people who work in restaurants who are putting shit in the food now. Taurus, Sagittarius. This is even soup kitchens, I just heard, and shelters. So it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with privilege or feeling like you were born into something or you didn't get a fair chance, because I'm sure that wherever these shelters and shit and soup kitchens are, there are many like you there. What makes somebody like this? I guess at some point we're going to stop talking about what makes, and we're going to talk about them in past tense. You're going to have to. Right now, what is this? Planning what? Signing what? Oh, forging. Donnie is planning on forging the statement for Rick. We can't hack. That's another thing. I'm a country boy. People are are securing their accounts more. They're locking their debit cards now, because I felt frustration yesterday. They let me hear someone go, fuck, their card must be locked. I unlock it every time I go to make a transaction, and then I lock it again. I don't trust these people being hired online in institutions where I'm affected by that shit. I'm sorry. I don't really care about the food. I have eaten all different types of shit put in my it doesn't do anything to me. Maybe it's my belief, maybe it's my DNA that I already have. Who knows? A lot with food here. Someone's experiencing karma for putting shit in food. What kind of karma is this? What are they dealing with? Hogtied. Ooh, it could have been some bacon. You see how that comes back? And you connected yourself. You could have sacrificed pigs and shit, and now you are officially a pig and a sacrifice. Thank you for whoever did this. You're needed. Yep. And yeah, they're just waiting. What are you waiting for? Someone to come save you? They're listening telepathically. They're trying to tell someone telepathically that they're somewhere. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like someone heard you. And I feel like it's a woman who had extreme love for you, and I felt like she's like, he must be there for me. If I help them, am I now an enemy of these people? Is there something that they know or they saw that led them to hogtie my husband in an abandoned warehouse? I got a diaper. Oh, he messed with little kids. And I'm guessing that there was a little special love me, Wallace, in a special way. What more can I say? Shut up, potato in the mouth. That's it. It's going to be some country boys. These are veterans. These are men and some women that are leaving the service. I need to be the hero I thought I was signing up to be, and I don't feel like a hero doing this. This is more corporate than I thought. I may want to trust the universe to always make sure that I'm okay and more by doing the work for the universe. Let me yeah, fill out an application and get paid by the most powerful entity out there. Their bank never runs out. You don't have to worry about any checks bouncing with the universe. This is going to help for many of you. The universe will be behind you 1,000,000%. I promise.